Hi everybody. I can't believe I'm doing this video. I just finished the 100-day project and now I think I'm about to do something that I had never planned on doing again, and that's ICAD. My insides are screaming, no, don't do it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because the 100 days went so well that I feel I can do this. And then a part of me says, okay, just don't put so much on yourself. Like, don't do a video every day for Instagram. Like, because that made it that much more work. But then I'm like, well, then I'll know what to post on Instagram. I don't know. And also my thoughts are, like, I just got back from a trip home to see my family. And while I was gone and on my drive home, I'm like, oh, I miss my art room. I miss my art supplies. I can't wait to get into my space and play. And I've been back since late Tuesday night. And we went back to work on Wednesday. But still, I've had, well, Tuesday night it was late. Then Wednesday we went to my daughter's for supper. So it was, again, late when we got home. But I've still had Thursday night and Friday night. And I have not done anything. Well, that's a lot. I carved 2 stamps, but they were like really, I'll grab them. See, they were really simple stamps, so not a lot of work, but it was just something to feel like I was creating something. Other than that, I haven't done anything. Nothing at all. And I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how to start playing. So I thought maybe ICAD would help with that. I don't know. Anyways, I've grabbed index cards and I've grouped them in 10s, and then one has 11 in it. So I don't know. I was thinking, what if I did a group at a time? Because I don't want this to be the only thing that I have time for. I mean, I do stuff with Ranger and I'm with Carabelle, so, and I have other stuff besides any of that I want to do. Like, I have a class idea that I've started and I haven't had time to put together. So I'm wondering, what if I worked on them in groups of 10? And maybe that defeats the purpose of creating every day, but honestly, that's what I did for 100 days as well. I just posted it one a day, so I don't think any police are going to come knocking on my door if I do it 10 at a time instead of 1 by 1. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe if I did it in groups of 10, and then I was also thinking that it could be a way that I can play with art supplies that I haven't played with in a while. Or this can include Carabelle, like not all 61 days, but like, say, one group of 10 can be like Carabelle images. Another group of 10 can be art foamies, because I've really been wanting to play with my art foamies. Another group can be gel printing, another collage, like, so I can do it in ways where I'm getting to play with things that I want to play with that I just haven't gotten around to doing. So I also think where they're individual index cards, for some reason I think that's where I struggle, which you would think it would be easier, but I think one of the reasons why I was so successful with the 100 days is because it was all in an album and I didn't want my album to be incomplete. So, and it was continuous, so it just flowed together. So we'll see how this goes. I may quit after 10 days or 5 days, or I might get halfway through, or I may finish it. Who knows? So like I said, I'm really struggling with getting started, with doing anything. And a part of me is just saying, get some paint on your fingers and smush it. And maybe that will help. I need a palette to put paint on. So, do I just start smushing? And what am I going to play with first? Am I going to play with art foamies or Caramel? Or do I just mix it up and do some of everything? I'm just going to start smushing. I have some bright aqua green and some white, of course. Some light olive green. And cadmium yellow medium hue. Light portrait pink. Quinacridone magenta. Some Golden Paynes gray. I think I'll leave it at that for now. Now I feel stuck again. I don't know if I want to use my fingers. Okay. I'm going to dive in. Oh, I love that color. Well, this is a happy place right here. This urge. It's not really working. Just taking some paint, putting it on my finger. I mean, the great thing would be to grab the gel plate, but I don't want to have more stuff on my island right now. So I'm going to do it the more complicated way. It's not complicated, but it's time consuming. There we go. I'm going to let that one dry. feel like I want a paintbrush. Sometimes you just want those painterly lines. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just playing. And that's it. I feel like I want to do those for I'm going to let those dry. I'm going to take out some art foamies, I think. Actually, no, not art foamies. I feel like I really want my gel plate for that because that's how I like to use them. That are ink pads. I'm just going to keep playing. I can already tell this one's going to bug me. One, two, three, four, five. Maybe I'll do a week. I'll leave that. That's one of my stencils. It's a bit big for ICAD, but I like it. That one's going to drive me nuts. I think I want black. think this one's going to get covered with something else too, because I don't think I'm going to like it. I'll let it dry. This is an art foamy, an old one. It's Becoming. I know I'm awful and I don't clean my art foamies. Okay. Now what? I feel like I'm doing stuff that's not really me. I don't know. Do any of you struggle like that? Like, I don't know. It's like sometimes you just struggle with what's me, what's my style. What am I doing? It totally feels like me right now. I don't know if it's because it's different than what I was doing while I was on holidays, or because I struggle so much using collage papers. I don't know why I struggle with these collage papers so much. I think it's partly because they're not transparent and you can see it when you glue it down, and that really bothers me. I think that may be it. I don't know where my catalyst is. I have one of those nice rubbery ones somewhere. That worked just fine. So maybe if I then add paint, color, For some reason, yellow is calling it to me. I like that. I feel like this video is going to be so long because I'm trying to decide what to do. I feel like this one needs layers. So now you get to see me struggle because I am struggling with not knowing what to do. And I'm going to keep showing this because sometimes it helps to know you're not alone. And I find people only show the good stuff. And they show like, oh, this happened like just, whew, it was a breeze. It just all came together so perfectly. Not the case. And not everything that you create looks great. And then sometimes, and I found this with 100 Days, sometimes I was creating something that I didn't like, and it was like one of my least favorite things, and it would be somebody else's favorite. And it just blew my mind. I'm going to put that one aside for now. Sometimes when you're struggling with something so much, it is good to put it aside, and sometimes you'll come back and you'll see what you can do with it, and then sometimes you may find, hey, that's not so bad after all. So who knows what'll happen with that one, what my thoughts will be. I really like this, but I don't know what else to do with it. This is why I don't like doing ICAD. I think it's the size. The size really bothers me. Like, a lot. A lot, a lot. Just so these words. It says that'll be the day. I'm gonna go add some stitching. Okay, I really like that. This one's super simple, but I really like it. I'm calling that one complete. I like it. I think I want to add something here. Okay. I have this urge to cover this up with white. This is the leftovers from me cutting out that. Kind of like how there's something there. I was thinking if I just had a black word coming out. I don't know if I want it to be behind it or in front of it yet. I think I'm going to use, oops, so I have this word hopeful, and I want extra stick. I figure out where I want it. Look at it there. So now okay. So this is Distress Collage Medium, by the way, in matte that I'm using. Now I'm going to take some of that color that's in the background and try to blend it in a bit more. Like, I'm not trying to cover it up, I just don't want the harsh lines. And I feel like I want just hopeful. It'd be crazy to call that done. I'm gonna put it aside for now and see. I don't know, I'm kind of really liking it as is.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you like my videos by leaving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also head over to my Instagram account and say hi to me over there. If you have any video requests, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And don't forget to check out my other videos.